Oil change. I ain't never heard of it. Let's talk about routine maintenance on the 85-inch Longtail mud skipper. Oil changes are important. Got a little motor here. She's gonna run like a scalded dog. You gotta keep the oil in it, well maintained. Change, make sure it's clean. Check it I check it every hour. Let's talk about general maintenance for the 7-horse engine that operates the 85-inch mud skipper Longtail. You gotta check the oil. You gotta change the oil. You have to take care of the engine. The oil is one of the main parts of doing that. I check it every hour when I'm running. I check it before I go out every time. On these you have 2 areas here that you can fill and check oil. You have a drain plug on each side as well. We'll go over how I do this. We'll show you how I plan on doing it while I'm going down the river. Alright, let's talk about orientation of the motor and why I changed the oil. What I'm going to do is bring it all the way over to the side and then level the motor off. This is going to give the crankcase a little bit of an angle to better facilitate draining all of the oil out. I'm going to show you what I mean. I bring it into this position with the shaft level. There's the drain plug. Set it there. I'm outside of the frame of the boat and the engine is sitting at that little angle there. So get all the oil out of the crankcase in one smooth move. Now I can maintain the angle if I pull the motor over this direction and tie a cord from the handle on the transom to around the tiller handle, and that'll give me this position to drain the oil. That's what I'm going to do now. Alright, so we got the motor in position. I have a string tied to the tiller handle over here to the transom handle on the boat. Keep the motor up into the orientation that I want it. We need a 10mm. Funnel and a jug. Well, plan on doing it on the water. Pull the boat back onto a bank there or something like that. So the idea is I'm gonna have my funnel ready. We'll take this drain plug out, drain it right into the bottle. There we go. Oh, Alright, as far as the oil's drained out, looked really clean. Didn't run it much last year. Didn't see no evidence of water. We'll get the drain plug put back in. $10mm, snug that nice, tight. Now we move on to filling it. Alrighty, filling the mud skipper is just as simple as draining it. We're going to remove this fill plug, which is on the high end of the crankcase. My motor is still in that position I tied it in. On my mud skipper, I run about 3/4 quart of oil in here. Alrighty, now we'll swing it around, check the oil level. Alright, so the oil's been changed. We'll check the oil level real quick. I spun the motor back around. We'll come right here into the fill spot. This is on the high end of the crankcase, the way this motor's sitting right now. Like I got a good oil level. That was right at 3/4 of a quart of oil. And that's how we change the oil in the mud skipper 7 horse. Take care of your equipment, it'll take care of you. I'll see you down the river.